Hey guys, so I am on your screen and I am coming at you today with a video on how you, yes you, can finally drink more water.
I like my girls just like I like my honey.
So I have my notes here. Well, this is not all my notes, this is actually my agenda, and I have this little excerpt of notes right over here in this corner. And we're going to be talking about how you can drink more water. I know this is an issue that a lot of people struggle with, and believe it or not, the majority of us are dehydrated and we don't even know it. Some of us may be drinking water on a daily and you may think, oh yeah, I drink water, I'm good. You may not be drinking enough. Do you know that we are supposed to be drinking at least, okay, emphasis on the at least, half of our body weights in ounces of water? Like, when I heard that fact, I was like, that's ludicrous. And I realized I had been dehydrated my whole life. So for me, for example, I am 120 pounds. I'm 5'2" and I'm 120 pounds. I am supposed to be drinking 60 ounces of water a day, at least, minimum. It's crazy. So I am here today to tell you that you can drink more water with these quick tips. It's how I did it. It works for me. It worked for me, and it's how you can do it too. Stay tuned. Okay, so my very first tip, which is something that everyone has a problem with. Well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people do. This is like the biggest comment that you hear is, I don't like the taste of water. Okay, well girl, just put some flavoring up in there, okay? All you gotta do is chop up some lemons, chop up some limes, maybe some mint. You can put some strawberries in there. Anything that you want to infuse in your water, blueberries, just throw it in there and it'll give it a little bit of flavor. It's really simple to change the taste of water if you are not really feeling it. My personal favorite way to flavor my water is by just putting a little bit of lemon juice into my water, into my mason jar, and also cutting up cucumbers and putting them in my water. I love water with infused cucumbers. It's like really good and I feel nice and fresh and refreshed. So yeah, that's the number one tip. Tip number two is to get an aesthetically pleasing water bottle. Get a water bottle that you enjoy looking at. I have my water here and this is my water bottle. So purple is my favorite color and it has been for a very long time. And so when I look at this water bottle, I see myself. I'm like, hey girl, you need to drink some water. So that's what I do. I get the water bottle because you can see the reflection. So I get the water bottle and I open it and I drink my water. That's tip number two. So now that I have my water bottle here, out, I'm going to also explain that tip number three is the size of your water bottle. So because me at 120 pounds, I am supposed to be drinking at least 60 ounces of water. That's a lot of water. And if you are constantly getting like these little 12-ounce water bottles, it's discouraging for me to have to go to my sink and fill up my water bottle 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times throughout my day. So with this water bottle that I have here, this is a 30-ounce water bottle. And all I have to do is drink two of these a day. So yeah, it's not as, I don't know, like it's not like, oh my goodness, water, I don't want to do it. Like, it's not so dramatic, you know what I mean? It's just, you have this one little container. You can drink half of this by noon and then the other half afternoon. Like, it's a good water bottle, okay? And I purchased this water bottle at Marshall's. That's usually where I get all of my water bottles. They have a good selection of sizes. And this one is 30 ounces, but it's not like huge. It's just enough. This is a wellness water bottle. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this water bottle. My tip number four is to set a goal for yourself. Okay, so my goal is to at least get through 3 of these a day. Okay, That's my personal goal for myself. Did I set that goal originally? Heck no. My first goal was to drink one of these a day at least. And no, I wasn't getting all of my water intake in, but that was a goal that worked for me. So now I've set my goal for drinking 3 of these water bottles a day, which equates 90 ounces of water a day for me. But that's my goal for myself. However, you may just start drinking water today. I want to do it today. I just need to get a bottle. I just need to fill up my 24-ounce water bottle and drink that. If that's your goal for yourself, do it. You know, you are more inclined to fulfill a task that you have for yourself if you set yourself a manageable goal. So keep that in mind when you are setting your goals for yourself. Set it to something that is manageable for you. So my tip number 5 is for those of us who just are super busy and the last thing that you're thinking about is drinking water. Something that you can do is set yourself a timer. Every hour on the hour, I'm going to set myself a timer on my phone, and when I see that timer, I'm going to take 10 gulps of water. Something simple. Or when I see that timer go off every 2 hours, I am going to drink 8 ounces of water or 12 ounces of water. Something simple that works for you. I chose to do that recently because I had stopped drinking water. I was feeling ill and very sick and doing a lot of extra work and really putting a lot of strain on my body. And so I was really not taking care of myself ultimately. And because that is a moment where you need water the most, I was really feeling it and I was really going through the motions. So I knew that I needed to get back on my water kick. And so what I did to migrate into drinking 3 or 90 ounces of water again was setting myself a timer and just starting out with 8 ounces of water in my little mason jar every hour on the hour. And now I'm back in the swing of my routine. So yeah, it worked for me and hopefully it'll work for you too. Tip number 6. My tip number 6 is to take your water bottle where you go, everywhere you go. Okay, so if you're leaving the house, your water bottle's leaving the house. If you're going upstairs, your water bottle's going upstairs. If you're gonna chill in the family room and watch some TV, well, guess what? Your water bottle is going to be right next to you. Okay, so this helps because it's a constant reminder of, I need to drink that water today. And whenever you see it, you'll just have that urge to just pick it up and go ahead and get those gulps in, or go ahead and meet that goal requirement that you have for yourself. So it really helps me, because when I'm out with my daughter, when we're out for a few hours, and so that's pretty much all of my day that I haven't been hydrating myself. So if I have my water with me in my purse and her water in my bag, then I can just reach for it when my mouth gets dry, or I can just reach for it when I'm thinking about it, or when I'm digging down in my purse to check out, or if I'm digging in my purse to get some sort of toy or something to distract my daughter, I'm like, oh crap, I need to drink my water. So it really helps me. Even taking it upstairs with you when you're going to bed, that helps as well. So that's the first thing that you see when you wake up in the morning, which leads me into my tip number 7, which is drink your water in the morning. So this helps me because it helps me feel refreshed. It helps me feel, I don't know, just overall good and healthy and like I have myself together. That's literally the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, before I brush my teeth, before I make my bed, before I eat my breakfast. That's the first thing that I do, consume water. And trust me, your body will thank you for it. So yes, do that. The meest, what am I trying to say? Most. So my last and final tip, maybe the most, maybe probably more than likely the most obvious one of them all, and it's to take bigger gulps. A lot of times when people are first being reintroduced or introduced to drinking water, they don't like the taste, so they're just sipping the water, sipping it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna hydrate myself all day. This little 24-ounce water bottle that I'm just sipping throughout my day, and I can finally close the lid on it and throw it in the trash at the end of the day. you're not getting hydration. No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Don't just do these little baby. Don't act like that, because I know a lot of you out there do it, okay? No. Just think the faster I get this over with, the better, okay? So you drink big gulps, okay? Just like get a good amount in your mouth. We want big gulps, copious amounts of water in your mouth, okay? Like this. That's a gulp, okay? That's a gulp. And for me, what I do, it helps me to count down. So I do 10 gulps of water, and my brain won't stop, or I won't have the urge to stop drinking until I reach that 10 gulps of water. And then by the time you're done with your 10 gulps of water, you'll look at your water bottle or at your mason jar and you're like, whoa, I didn't even realize that I was drinking that much water. But you were. And then you can get over with. Like, the faster you drink it, the faster it's done, and then you can move on to your next refill. Throw those plastic water bottles out the window, okay? Invest in a water bottle, okay? Or at the very least, a mason jar, which come in a pack of like 12 for 10 bucks. We don't even have to get into the plastic situation, okay? Well, we're going to. So yeah, tip number one, or reason number one, is the chemicals in the plastic. You're consuming them, so that's no good. Reason number two is the majority of the time it's literally just your local water filtered, which you can just do yourself without harming the environment. And three, let's not even act like we actually finish the water bottles. Like, I am the type of person, if I get a water bottle, which is seldom, I more than likely won't finish it. Like, I won't have the urge to finish it. And then by the end of the day, I'll see that half-emptied water bottle and I'm like, is that mine? Was that my husband's? Was that, I don't know whose it is. And so it ends up being wasted water and being thrown in the trash. So don't do that. Invest in a water bottle. So yeah, that was all the tips that I had for you today on ways that you can consume more water. And I hope that they were unique, I hope they were original, and I hope that they help you. If you have any other tips, please leave them down below. I'm sure they could be of help for someone. And if this is a resolution of yours and you are committed to it, you can do it. You just keep telling yourself that and it will happen. I am sure of it, because trust me, I am a testimony. It's not that I didn't like the taste of the water, I just didn't realize I was dehydrating myself. It was a lot for me to consume such a dramatic amount of water, but I did it with these simple tips. So yeah, hopefully they help you. Like, comment, share, and please subscribe. And until next time, peace. And I just finished half of this 30-ounce water bottle. Like, what? That's 1/4 of what I am supposed to consume a day. Done. Just like that.